So welcome, Lars, from Corti to Ignite. Can you talk about yourself and introduce yourself to the audience?
Hello, thank you so much for letting me join and hearing me present here. I'm the co-founder and CTO of Corti. We are a voice-based digital assistant powered by cutting-edge artificial intelligence. And we're capable of understanding and assisting patients talking in natural language. In the past, I've worked with companies within the financial sector and other startups and Apple. I hold a PhD in machine learning from the Technical University of Denmark and have published at the world's highest impact machine learning venues. My main and primary research domain has been within understanding highly complex data sources such as audio and images using deep neural networks for semi-supervised and unsupervised machine learning.
Sounds really good, Lars. So at Corti, you're doing a very interesting project. Can you talk a bit about the project you're doing?
Yeah, Corti is founded back in 2016. We are approximately 55 quite intelligent and clever and impeccable talents here with headquartered in Copenhagen. And we're all missioned with bringing a higher level of service across the global healthcare sector. Each single one of us is still faced by a healthcare sector where one's individual's decisions, being the ones of a doctor or nurse, has a tremendous impact on the rest of our lives. In addition, the medical personnel are faced with more stress and higher expectations while suffering severe personal consequences from merely one bad decision or even a simple misstep. Imagine if one subpar repository commit would result in the NASA space mission to fail. That wouldn't happen, since engineers have the luxury of asking for second opinions. That is not the state of affairs in the healthcare sector, especially not in the acute settings. Corti has built an AI that stands by the healthcare worker in the natural occurring turmoil of decision-making. For example, when someone is calling into a 911 service, Corti listens in on the phone call, understanding all of the semantics and adhering ambiguities that may arise in order to assist the healthcare worker in making the right decision faster. In this case, for a 911 call, it's all about sending the right ambulance response and instructing on the appropriate acute treatment plan at the right given moment.
So that sounds like a really interesting project and also helping in the society. So if we take a step down under the hood of your project, what is the tech journey and the tech solutions that you're using?
So Corti is mainly built from a large multitude of deep neural networks that have different responsibilities within the tech stack. And these deep neural networks holds millions and millions of parameters, and in order to crunch all of the different patterns in the audio signal coming in. Some neural networks are responsible for extracting the semantics of the conversation. Other neural networks are responsible of taking out all of the auditory features. And all of these features that are extracted from the various neural networks are fed into other neural networks that are tasked with trying to recommend on the actions to be taken for the medical decision maker live in the audio call. So, for instance, when someone is calling in with an acute setting in a 911 call for a patient having a cardiac arrest, then the neural networks are able to compute the audio signal in a matter of milliseconds in order to feedback on the display of the medical decision maker on what actions to take.
Okay, sounds really interesting, and thanks for going through it and also explaining the project to myself and the audience here at Ignite. So if anybody would be interested in hearing more about your project and Corti, what would be the best way to contact you or Corti here?
Yeah, so you can reach out through our homepage. It's Corti.ai. You can also reach out to me personally on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you like, or LinkedIn even. Now that we are at a Microsoft conference, it's probably good to say that.
Okay, thanks for the explanation and thanks for being at Ignite here, and yeah, thanks for doing what you do, Lars. A pleasure.
Thank you so much for the invitation. Have a good conference.